So it has been quite some time since I've done one of my famous Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra tier list. Now, as the top E rank in Dragon Ball Squadra, I feel like it shouldn't be said that you should take everything that I say in this video 100% seriously. Please do not form your own opinion on anything because I have all the answers. So with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoy my tier list and let me know down below, do you agree with it or do you disagree, and leave your own tier list as well. Here is the tier list that we have. It's going to include basically every character, even Boo, even though Boo's not out yet. We know Boo's not out yet. This will be a guessing kind of thing. You know, I'm going to take an assumption.
Can you remove your character and try to see the tier list? Like,
brother, my character's not even in the fucking, it's not even blocking anything. What are you talking about?
Yes, I want to see the gray background. Remove your shit.
Yo, this fucking guy. Move your fat ass OC. Okay, bro, I'm not that fat. Okay, like, why y'all on my ass, man? Let's start. Who do we? Okay, let's see. We'll just go by row, I guess. I guess we'll just go individually. Super Saiyan Goku. I don't remember where I put him last time. Also because I think the format was different. So Goku's a very good boss dealer. He's a very good damage dealer. What is really the problem with Goku? I don't even know. I feel like skill 2, especially like skill 2, the skill 2 buff with Goku, the skill 2 divine draw with Goku is actually pretty solid too. Especially like if you get like that and like that mixed with like the what's it called, Superstar. Yeah, I'm feeling solid too.
He can look good. Yeah, he can look good in some moments, and then
Jax's OC is balding, brother. I have a full head of fucking hair. Anyways. Piccolo. Tien has a very good build with Piccolo where he's basically just like a walking nuclear bomb because of his skill 1. His skill 1's phenomenal. You get Piccolo skill 1 superstar, it fucking kills everything half the time.
Before we continue.
Okay.
For top tier, I think we should put like if you have this character, you're gonna fucking win every match.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, just in case.
Okay.
So put him on, I guess, goated.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with these placements so far. And, this guy, oh boy, Frieza.
Yeah, just put it down there and go to the
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't hate Frieza. Like, I don't think he's particularly great in, oh, whoops, hit a wrong button. I don't think Frieza in this meta is particularly good, but...
Yep. Just put it there.
Alright. Fuck it.
Yep,
People are saying Frieza's bad. I've seen people like hard defend Frieza for being like a good character.
Just tell them whatever makes you happy, dude. If the every character is you know, you can use any character. Every character can be good on their own, but you know.
Actually, now that I think about it, I deadass think like there's only 2 people that I think are gonna be mediocre.
Yeah, the problem is the good.
But early game Frieza, range, that's true. Yeah,
they can just kill the minions.
I agree. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No. I'm just saying to.
But yeah. All right. Moving on. Sorry. Baby. I have a hot take. I think Baby is actually a solid tank. I think he's right in the middle. A lot of people, I think, sleep on Baby. He has a very strong... Okay, look, this is like a hot take, okay? Because I love Baby personally. Baby, I like using Baby. The thing with Baby, he has a very excellent skill 3. His skill 3, arguably with Superstar, if you have a teammate that knows what they're doing, it's very, very good. It can F-rank tank. No, the fuck it's not. Shut up. With not the pushback. His skill 3 is like when he gets inside of you, he heals you and he attacks things around you. Baby has some very good combo potential with certain characters. Like for example, you can use like Baby Kefla in one lane, Baby and really any character that's good at like for example, if they like take hits, they get their thing up. Like I'm trying to think of like an example. Like I think with like God Goku, because God Goku really doesn't have any means of like he doesn't have really like any means of escaping any kind of situation. He's very good like if you need to like hop in him to buy him extra time, that way he can get away. What else? I would say Baby is good with Vegeta, but Vegeta doesn't need that bitch ass. No, like Baby and Vegeta, that's another really good combo. Baby is just, the problem with Baby, he's just very dependent on who you go lane with. If you are playing solo queue Baby, you actually have a better chance of walking outside and getting $1 million thrown at your forehead than actually winning like solo queue like at least like 10 times. Or getting, yeah.
On the tip.
Because like, you know, and there are a lot of people that like don't really know what to do. Yeah, okay, people you just said. The tip? Are we dead ass? I would take Imperfect Cell blindfolded with no limbs with triple blue cards over baby. Yeah, Card, you're just actually saying words. I'm being so dead ass. Anyways, up next, Zamasu. I feel like, did he not, what did he get buffed with? Because he did get some buffs, didn't he? Yeah, he did. What was his buffs?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I know a lot about tips, don't I? That is not what I said, but thank you for the bitfish. His regen ability, like his gauge, where like he gets like it's kind of like an extra life basically. I forgot, how does it work? So it works like when his gauge is filled, and I think his gauge is filled by people attacking him, or he attacks people. How the fuck does it work again? I can't remember. You played him more than I have.
So I used him like once, and every single time it was not getting revived. So I was just confused. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
I'm trying to remember. He has his I don't remember them individually. He has the one where he basically like shoots the balls out, which I don't recall if their range is that great, at least like in the beginning. I think they get bigger as time goes on. I believe his best ability is either his ultimate, which is like obviously he drops the big ball down. He gets like that slowness.
He goes immune.
Yeah, he gets the immunity, gets the slowness effect around everybody. His skill 2, I think, is what people, I think, mainly like the most about him. That's just like not...
That's the little spin?
The spin, yes, the spin. And then skill 3 is worthless. I agree. Is that the one where he like basically like he basically like dashes forward and like strikes somebody? Yeah, that skill 3 is awful.
That thing sucks.
That thing is awful.
That one sucks.
Or it might be reversed. It's either the one where he shoots the balls, or it's the where he charges forward. I'm pretty sure that's the
balls. I think the balls gives like slowness.
They do, yeah. That's the slowness. They give like slowness and I think some other shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think the slash or whatever he does. That shit does nothing. I mean, you can use it to run away.
I think it charges over time.
I know that it charges over time.
Either way, I think overall that it's a pretty like solid gauge. I don't think it's anything like spectacular. Like it's not like oh my god, it's the best gauge in the game, but it is pretty solid. Especially like, you know, if you're able to charge it up early game, if you had like a bad start, it's good for like, you know, trying to have a little bit of like of a comeback in the beginning. Is he worse than Baby though? Because the thing with babies is that I'm kind of low-key just glazing. All right, I won't be biased. I don't know. Maybe they're just both fucking fine. I don't know. Because I feel like Baby in general also has more, maybe Baby has like better utility because like he has the pushback, and the pushback really isn't like anything spectacular. I guess it's good for like trying to like maybe help people escape. He has the skill 3, which is really solid. The skill 2 basically just slows people down. That's very good when you like max it out to a bigger extent. And then his ult, which is just basically, you know, it's really good for if you're about to die, you just pop that and you get a lot of your health back if enough people are basically like in the radius of the explosion. So I don't know. I think it's like this. I think it's like this. Y'all don't know the power of Zamasu because nobody fucking plays him. I never see this character. I'm sorry. I never see Zamasu. I unironically see Baby more than Zamasu. Like he's a very good like, you know, sponge character, but playing Baby or Cell is climbing up a hill with a wrecking ball attached to your ankle. I think like, okay, it's more fun though when you're with people, but yeah, solo queue Baby is like fucking awful. I agree. This is just me being biased. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, we'll leave it there for now. Like I said, we'll switch it around at some point. This is, you know, just to start. Okay, Oob. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done really much of anything with him in terms of like adjusting him better. The main thing that a lot of people hate, and I've seen TN kind of give the same sentiment, is the Cyclone stream. So when he has the Cyclone, when it's activated, so like certain skills or super attacks expand basically like the Cyclone that's like basically above him. And it's basically kind of like an additional attack. Like it will gradually deplete over time, but it will also like do damage to like enemies around them, like if he's attacking them. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If you go to boss 9 times out of 10, you are most likely going to steal the boss unless you fuck it up somehow. I would say in general, Oob has probably the best boss stealing ult in the game. Better than Goku, because Goku's like the Spirit Bomb is very good, but the problem is that the Spirit Bomb it just takes too long to come down, which I'm happy it does. Oob is an underrated unit. No, what do you mean underrated? Hell no. Even in season 1, his ult was really good. I don't remember like what buff did he get that made him like where he is now, because he used to be like he used to be good. And then he got something. I don't remember when this patch was, but he got something.
It was the Cyclone.
Wasn't it? But I think it was but yeah.
It was like some bullshit, like 200% increase.
I believe.
Only had like 40,
yeah.
From 40, it went to like 100 something.
64 Cyclones to 96. Like that's fucking crazy to me. Moving on. Krillin. Krillin, that voice crack. Oh my god, dude, I need to like drink water. Krillin is a very solid tech. Shut up. I think his mind ability, his skill 1's very solid. His solar flare is very good for if you're trying to like get an enemy off of you or your teammate, or in general if you're just trying to get the upper hand. It's good for just like momentarily like, you know, dazing them. Skill 3, the tracker. I'll say this about the skill 3. The skill 3 is a lot like the easiest thing to control in the beginning. Obviously, like when you get to like later, like when you level up the skill, the radius gets bigger, so it's easier to like do more damage and hit people. But if you're good at like tracking people with the skill 3 with Krillin, it's pretty solid. And then his ultimate's kind of just like I don't think his ultimate is anything like particularly special. I'm pretty sure his ult. Let me double check. I don't know. I feel like the soup, like his, destructo disc. I don't think this really, he gets like multiple energy discs. Skill 1, it's kind of ass. Skill 2, I don't really, like, I don't know. I don't play Krillin much. I'm just going off what I see. Skill, even like when it's maxed out, it doesn't seem to do anything like that crazy. Like, it just seems like a fine ultimate. He's small. How'd he get 18? Because Krillin is that guy, okay? Krillin gave inspiration to so many short people everywhere, like Dummy, okay? Don't disrespect the GOAT Krillin like that. Krillin he's not someone that you're going to see like super often, but I think a very good Krillin player is very annoying to fight. I think in the right hands, he can be very, very, very solid at sniping people with the skill 3, very good at defending with the skill 1. You know, overall, he's just a solid character. I think he's a solid tech. All right, moving on. Dabura. I had a recent change of heart about Dabura. I used to shit on this guy, and then I used him one day with Zeke, and we're on good terms. We've made peace with each other. Because of how this character was, I'll say this about Dabura. Dabura is a character where he's very good at picking people off. You have to play kind of smart with him because you have to be able to pick people off. Because he's good. He's obviously meant for more one-on-one fights. You can't do a team fight with Dabura. Like if you go into a team fight with Dabura, most likely he'll get killed instantly. You have to basically kind of like pick apart a team like one by one. You gotta like get them in like 1v1 situations. Dabura has a very good ability. I think the stun ability is actually really good in the right hands. The ult, especially if you're able to get the stun, if you're able to get the spit off and turn people into stone, the ult's very good at basically just instantly guaranteeing the kill, or at least doing finishing off the character right away. Skill 2 is very solid, maxed out skill 2. Very, very good ability. It basically allows them to like chase down enemies. It also gives the enemy themselves a slowness effect. Skill 1's good for just regenerating some health if you really need it to get out of a situation, or just in general. Skill 3, the fire, is very good. It has like an after effect, which does chip away at the enemy over time. And also, in general, it just gives slowness, which is very solid. Honestly, if you're able to pick apart people like right, where would you put him, Dummy? Where would you put him?
You got me there.
Like in terms of you don't know, or like?
I don't know. It's not like I face him a lot.
Dabura is a gimmick character in a game that doesn't know how to balance gimmick characters. That's kind of true. Yeah, like I don't know if I'd put him above Goku. Would I? Nah, I wouldn't put. Nah, I would. Yeah, I would say he's solid. Yes, he's gimmicky. Yes, he's excellent in 1v1s. He's not really great in team fights. But if you're able to capitalize on that stone ability, he can do some serious damage. I think he's just solid. I think he's solid. And next up, my beautiful fat pink bastard. Get your ass in top tier. Boo is good. I don't care. I will. This ain't even biased, bro. This is the fact of life. Boo is. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where do I begin about Boo? Ever since I started playing Boo on Squadra, I've never played a single other different tech. I've only played Boo. Boo is my glorious pink king. If we're being realistic for a second, his skill 3 is very solid. It's very good for if you're trying to like bring people back to a certain area, so like you can jump somebody. He's very good at that. His skill 2, especially with the skill 2, his skill 2 with the skill 2 cooldown reduction is very solid. You're basically just infinitely healing 24/7, whether it's skill 1, skill 2, or level 1 skill 2, level 2 skill 2, or level 3 skill 2 max. He'll constantly basically just heal, and it's like I said, it's very solid for trying to keep somebody alive. It obviously like, you know, buys them time to basically like, if you're a DPS character going with Boo, you're basically able to kill the enemy in time before he can kill you. Skill 1's very solid at trying to slow people down. Maxed out's pretty solid. It's probably obviously his most efficient. And his ultimate's not like anything crazy. Like his ultimate at max, it's very good for like if you're like on final tower and you need to like get the enemy off the tower so people can get it. You can use it, and if you're able to get all of them together, you're basically just instantly winning the game. Also regens health, I'm pretty sure, with the people around you. Yeah, Boo is a laning phase merchant. Fuck no, this guy's the GOAT, bro. I'm not. Matter of fact, better than Oob even. Better than Oob. He's better than Oob. I'll say that. Yeah, fuck it. He's better than Oob. This is not rage bait. Only people that want a thriving career in future like Oob, okay? I'm sorry, Boo, not Oob. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Bias of doom. No, it's not. Anyways, moving on. This is so stupid. All right. 18. She's a very heavy 1v1 character, very good at 1v1 fights. Like she's on that kind of same level as Dabura, I would say, in terms of 1v1 fights.
She got nerfed.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
Her Destructo disc got buffed. Effective dealing more damage, the less total HP an enemy is removed. Damage adjusted. So she got more damage on her skill 1, and her super attack had a damage increase as well.
Maybe it was the maybe it was another balance that she got nerfed or something. I don't know.
Now, hear me. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong. The thing about 18, I don't know why. And this is all 18 players. I don't care. This is all 18 players. They love solo ulting. I don't know why. Every time I go against 18, it does not matter what. It doesn't matter the role I'm playing. They solo ult me every fucking time, and I don't know why. It's weird. Crazy concept, but it's because 18's ult only hits one person. Wait, does it actually? Dude, I don't play 18. I have no fucking idea. I thought it was like, is it based off of range? I thought it was like if people are in like the radius that she does her ultimate at. I thought it just affects like the people, like the radius around her. I would put her in fine. I would put her in fine. I don't know, bro. Like, is that wrong? Like, what do you think? What are you feeling?
No, just put her in fine, I guess.
No, this motherfucker just does not have an opinion. He just goes with me, I swear to God. All right, moving on. Khalifa. Yeah, this is like another character I don't fucking see. I never see this character really that much. I want to check real quick.
Sucks.
No, we're pushing it. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. She does not suck. I would say we're pushing it there.
Every single time I face a you said Khalifa?
Yes.
Yeah, every single time I face her, it's like a rock does more. I don't know why. The ult does shit. I mean, I guess one of the skills that she does like a little barrier around her that's kind of good in some ways, but everything else is like she has the energy release. It's very solid. That's her skill 3 ability. The skill 2, I believe, is the one where she basically like shoots something out and then I think she dives on the person. Yeah, I would say like the worst part of her kit is probably the super attack. She has good movement off of it, but in terms of damage, it's nothing like crazy. I don't think she's bad though. I heavily agree. I disagree with you on that take, dummy. I don't think she's bad. Do you think she's better than Baby? Ask you. Just asking.
As in a sense,
she's better than Baby? Because I don't think so. I don't think she's better than Baby.
Nah, man. Because I feel like with Baby, like if you go like, okay, we're putting in like a lot of factors into this. I think in general, Khalifa's better at tanking. I think in terms of skill set, I think her barrier, you can have an argument. Like the thing with Baby is that Baby's like main thing is the skill 3. And being able to slow down enemies and push enemies back like minimally as possible. I think in terms of like overall design, in terms of overall tankiness, I think Khalifa might be better. Like I'm biased as fuck towards Baby, but I do think Khalifa's like over Baby. Like maybe not by like a whole lot, but it's like by a decent amount. Yeah, I would say Khalifa is solid. And now going to Cooler, I would put Cooler in Goated. Cooler is one of those characters I think that people kind of, in terms of just general tanks, because of how many broken fucking tanks there are in the tank category, you don't see Cooler that often. Like you see him, but like compared to like someone like God Vegeta, who's the newest character, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's the newest character, and Bardock, Cooler was not really that around for a hot minute, especially like when like Bardock dropped. When Bardock dropped, you did not see Cooler like really that much at all. But Cooler's still like really good. I think Cooler is a very solid tank character. I'm not particularly good on Cooler. Him and Cell I've always kind of struggled with to use just because I'm just not good with them in general. Especially with like Cooler's grabs, I could never get his fucking grabs down. Yeah, like with Cooler, like obviously like he has his gauge. I'm sorry, he has his passive, which basically like gives him like an immunity when he's using I don't know if it's all his skills. I definitely know it's his skill 1. His skill 1, I believe he gets like that like little immunity for like a couple seconds or so. And like yeah. I think that for one, I think that was ridiculously stupid before. I don't remember if they nerfed it or not, but that shit was annoying. Like I really did not like that. Not because it's like a bad ability to have, it just was really annoying to deal with. Skill 1's pretty solid, has some solid range on it. Skill 2 obviously is the one where he does the AoE. He gives the movement speed down to enemies around him, very solid. And he also, if he does the dash, I believe, which is his skill 3, yeah, the lunging attack, it's a very good combo with that because you can like end up grabbing people, slamming them to the ground. It does really solid damage as well. And I think it's only, is it when you can do that when the retaliation gauges act? Or wait, if used while retaliation has gauge. Not a gauge. I'm thinking of like I think I might be thinking of his passive. Yeah, the retaliation ability. So if used while retaliation status is active, the enemy will be held in drag, slammed against. Yeah. And then he also gets the movement speed down on him as well. Supernova as well, still a very solid ultimate. Obviously, you have the little pull-in it does with characters, which is really fucking aids sometimes. Like, if you have a character that, like, basically pulls you in, and then on top of that, you have Cooler launching a supernova, you're basically gonna take a shit ton of damage, and you can't do really anything about it. Yeah, I would say go to tank. I don't think he's, like, top of the top, but he's still very solid. Arguably was the best at one point. Now is kind of just floating in like that top like 5 tank category. Up next is Bojack. For one thing, to get it out the way, I'm a better Bojack player than ZVG. I think we can all agree with that, right, chat? Don't send him. If it's ZVG's Bojack, he's at the bottom. Yeah, he's not that bad on the character. Y'all some assholes. If it's Jack's Bojack, it's even lower. Okay, now we're just saying words, bro. F tier, we hate Bojack. No, we don't. I love Bojack. I think Bojack's so fun, dude. Especially like late game Bojack. Late game Bojack is so fun. I love late game Bojack. I get out of a long grueling day at work, Tien's a chat, to see this bullshit, you fucker. Okay, Tien, tell me what's wrong with this tier list, bro. You made my day worse. Yeah, Tien, tell me what's wrong, bro. Tell me what's wrong.
That's why I comment on every single video saying like some bullshit with you.
Why the fuck? What you mean? Is Baby in the same tier as Super Saiyan Goku? Because Baby's a god. I gotta be slightly biased. Why is Dabura in mid tier? What do you mean mid tier? He's in solid. What the fuck are you talking about? Why is Khalifa mid tier? Because they're solid characters. That's not mid tier. That's just solid. Dabura is legit top 5 for countering Vegeta. I never said he wasn't. What? Yo, Tien, if you're gonna say stuff, hop in the VC because you're saying shit that like I've never said. I never said that he wasn't good for countering Vegeta. I said he was literally meant for countering tanks.
Tien is like the typical Twitter guy, you know, just attack people without even knowing shit.
I'm going to order Greek food if I come back to see Diamond Q. Anything lower than top tier, I'm gonna fucking murder you, he said.
Put it at the
what
bottom,
the fuck?
dude.
I look, he should just a rage bait. All right, whatever. Anyways, Bojack. I like Bojack. Very solid skill 3. His ultimate. Okay. I understand his ultimate is mainly meant for crowd control. I do. The shit kind of still is some hot ass sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It's used for just taking bosses. It arguably probably is one of like the worst boss taking ults in the game though, because it does no damage. Like and people were telling me that too. He's like, oh, his ultimate is meant for stealing bosses. I know that, but he still does it the worst out of like every other DPS character. Now, granted, if you use it when the boss is like hella low, you're probably gonna get it, but even then it has to like literally disperse inward for you to do the most amount of damage. His skill 1's really solid. I do like his skill 1 a lot. I think his skill 1 is maxed out, especially like maxed out beginning Bojack with the skill 1's pretty solid. His skill 3, very solid as well, and he has a very good skill 2.
Bojack's all is a big sign that says "kill me because I stand still for 50 years." That's another thing too. He's so easy to dodge and avoid, and especially get behind. If you get behind Bojack, you're just instantly killing him like majority of the time because he can't fucking do anything. But overall though, Bojack to me, he's very fun. I actually might do some switching around here, dummy, if you don't mind. I'm doing a slight switch around. I'm gonna put Bojack in solid. I'm gonna move Dabura and Khalifa up to goated. Sorry, by the way, I kind of just coughed into my mic. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Khalifa is solid, but better than Krillin. I mean, it's kind of hard to compare like people in two different roles. This really isn't meant to like put them in specific like it's not meant to be like ordered up in like a specific way. It's just me putting them in like the tier. You obviously
better than Krillin. That's crazy. They're not even doing. They're not even on the same role. They're not even doing the same job.
Well, you just don't like Khalifa in general, bro. Like you just hate this fucking character.
No. It's just it doesn't make sense. It's like comparing a fucking car to a fucking toilet. Yeah, a car you're gonna drive.
What? What is this comparison? Kid Gohan. I like Kid Gohan. Well, I can't say that because I don't really like. I don't play the character like that. You've played Kid Gohan more than I have, so it's gonna depend on like what you say. I don't know. He's so fucking annoying to fight. His skill, his ultimate is very hard hitting. He has a very solid stun ability with his headbutt.
I think I'll put him in.
This is more of like your character, so I feel like you gotta rank this more than I should.
I mean, at some point we have to put at least one technical on top tier besides Boo, because Boo is here for jokes.
No, he's there because wait, you think he's top tier? Like dead ass?
No, I was thinking in goated, but it's like
I can agree with goated. I can agree with goated. I can agree with that.
Who else is higher?
As tech?
Who's better? Because I don't think Ultimate Gohan.
You can argue. You can argue hit. You can argue hit and hot take. Okay. Hot take of hell. Hot take of hell. Hot take of hell.
Put Gohan in goated. Yeah, I forgot about hit. Hit is fucking broken. Yeah, put Gohan in goated.
Okay.
Yeah, Gohan is not better than Gohan is not better than hit. Holy shit.
But with Gohan though, like obviously he has like his passive I remember is like really good. Like it's mainly just about staying around your allies, which is like majority of the time you're going to be around allies in general. Like I said, solid skill one with the Masenko. Solid ability with his headbutt. Obviously he has the barrier which helps allies out.
You said Masenko? Masenko's like the worst shit for him. What do you mean?
I said it's solid. Like I'm just saying like in general like it's a solid skill 1.
Oh, it's not. Masenko sucks. It's like one of the worst things. Like, actually, probably one of the worst skills because it doesn't really do anything. Just push the enemy away. So it kind of helps. It helps the enemy actually when they're almost dead. That's like the last thing you want to upgrade.
Yeah, but I'm still saying like in general, like it's not like you have this skill 1, you're like not gonna be doing shit with it. Like I still think it like has its purpose.
I don't even use it.
It's not like fucking Zamasu's like ability where like he just dashes forward and it gets half the time there's like no value in it. His skill 3 is pretty solid though, and then obviously you have his ultimate. His ultimate is so cancerous because if you get that stun off.
And the thing is, you can activate it, and then you don't need to use it, and then everything that he does is like he takes like less damage or something, and then he does more damage.
Yeah.
And then you can just wait, and then when you have like 1 second left to use the ultimate, you can just throw it, and then it will catch so many people off guard because you don't see the little animation. You just go straight, and then boom, stun, and then the ultimate.
You instantly pop it. You do the ultimate. It does insane damage. It does insane damage on initial impact. It's fucking it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it does good damage now. Before it was decent. Now it's like, yo, that's like a little bit too much actually.
I think him being in goated makes sense. I think that's fair. Up next, Trunks.
Okay, I feel like a good Trunks. Hear me out. I think a good someone that understands Trunks and uses him perfectly. It could be even goated. I'm not joking, but if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, I would say like solid.
Okay, I know I know we have
one shot.
Yes,
one shot.
He is
one shot.
He is the heavy hitting one shot character.
And he's not even just like solely good in 1v1 fights either. Like he's a character that like he can actually do solid in like team fights.
I think if the meta changes and there's not a lot of like long range characters or something, he can one shot Kefla.
Trunks is an E. Trunks is an E to C1 merchant. I don't think that's fair to say. Nah. I don't agree with that take. If you want my honest opinion, like an E to C1 merchant DPS character would low-key probably be maybe 18, I would say. Like I said, I don't think it's fair to call Trunks bad. I think to call Trunks bad or say that he's an E to C1 merchant is kind of a little bit outlandish. Trunks is goated. I think he's a goated. I think he's a very goated character. If you want to say he's borderline solid, I would say that's fair. But I think for the most part he can be goated. I would say like he's goated. With the right person, he's goated. Super Vegeta. I actually just got this guy's infinite skin. I love Super Vegeta, but he's such a selfish tank. He really, like, dude, this motherfucker just helps himself. It's like,
I mean, I haven't used him in a bit, but I know that he's like really good, like really, really good. So I'll say I think putting him on.
That's a Mel. How you doing?
You can also argue maybe like slightly going to goated, but you know, mostly everything he does is just for him, so he's not really helping your teammates or nothing. He's just him.
I agree with the solid take. I think he's like definitively a solid tank character. The thing with Vegeta, obviously his ult, especially like after its recent buff, his ult's insane now. You initially launch that, damage is insane. You get like a really good, I think it's you get health back, or like you get like a certain amount of, it recovers your armor.
So his whole gimmick is getting armor. So if you're able to use his skills, you're just getting infinitely armor.
Yeah. Has an excellent.
That's why
sorry. Go ahead. No, you're good.
No, I was saying that's why when the first time I like to max out is the little like push that he does.
Oh, the skill 3. Yes, his skill 3 is excellent. His skill 3 is a phenomenal. I will max out every time.
Yeah.
To be fair,
that's the thing. Since day one, since I used him on season 1, that was like the first thing, because he gets so much armor.
You could make the argument though that if you would really like that, his skill 2 is also worthy of getting maxed out in the beginning. His skill 2 is very solid. That is when he does. It's the photon bomber. When he like throws
the spamming.
No, not the volley, not the volley blast. That's like when he like throws out the like the ball. It explodes and sucks people in.
So you mean the little that he throws and it's like AOE?
Yeah, and it like sucks people in. Yeah.
So for that one, so I don't think maxing that out. Like your first thing should not be that one. Why? Because on level 2 it's already like pretty massive. Crazy, right? So on level 2 it's pretty massive. And the thing is, you're not getting shield from that.
Right.
That skill doesn't give a shield.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta point this out because people are like saying it. Guys, me putting these characters above one another isn't me saying that I think they're better than one another. I'm putting them in the tier, and I'm just not really adjusting like them being in the same tier, because it's hard to like actually adjust like characters that are in like whole different roles. Stretch, got you, Psycho.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, I think Vegeta, his skill 3 is phenomenal. You could argue that and I'll say this about his skill 1. I fucking hate his skill 1. They did make it to where
it does good damage. Max level, it does good damage. I can tell you that.
Hey, what's up, Sal? How you doing, brother?
It takes so much. So, do you prefer to level up extra damage, or you prefer to survive?
Well, also they did buff it to where his skill 1 does add slowness on impact to certain enemies. Like if he hits them. Or I'm not certain enemies, just all enemies if he gets hit by them. Anyways, up next, Daima Goku. Mini Daima Goku. You know what? We could rage bait and just say mediocre out the bat just for TN. Come back and see this.
Yeah, just put it there. Yeah, just put it there for now.
Should we leave it? Chat, don't say anything. So we're just gonna leave him there, and we're gonna silently move on. We're gonna silently move on. Okay? Let's not question it. Up next, we have Cell. Cell.
Sounds like tricky. I don't know.
Jax, you've seen my cell.
feel
He's
like
so
it-
easily top tier. It's not even a debate,
I think
really.
if you use him correctly, he can do kind of. But this is after transforming, because before he kind of shit.
You
When he does
kind,
cell
yeah,
games,
like
and you're like in the middle of the boss, it's GG's. Like the enemy's not getting the. It's
So-
like the cell games just doesn't take any damage. from
yeah,
no one.
because it's
You
the
can just
barrier.
take
The
boss.
barrier effect basically like negates all of it. With Cell, if you have a bad early game with Cell though, like oh my god, it's miserable.
Oh yeah.
Not to say that you can't come back later on, but like if you have a bad beginning, it's Loki some hot ass. Yeah, obviously he has the absorption effect. Basically, like the more you absorb, you basically like get stuff like armor back, HP. You increase with damage. Very solid skill 1. Launches the big ball, does very good radius of damage effect. Kind of really good for trying to like steal Kais, I would say. And then I'm trying to remember. Yeah, his skill 2 is like you can do the backbreaker. So like with that move, I'm pretty sure like it's most
stuns
effective.
if the enemy's running away. If the
Yeah,
enemy's
it's
running
most
away, it stuns.
it's most effective when you're chasing somebody down. And then his
other
skill
characters
2.
Now, when they're running away, they're attacking, so they're never facing back.
Yeah.
Always face you.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like with this energy based meta that we're in, still technically, if you want to say that, yeah, a lot of people half the time are just facing you and attacking. They're not like running away. So I feel like that it kind of does become useless sometimes.
Just run away. Yeah, they're always on distance. Yeah.
Now, granted, you could still use it when they're when they're facing like in front of you, but I don't think it's as effective as the backbreaker.
Yeah, but you don't stun. No, it doesn't. No.
And then the regeneration, which is a skill 3, pretty solid overall. It's basically just like Toppo's thing, but he just regens instead of like actually dealing damage. So, and also he doesn't get like the extra like hit points. Like it's just basically like you take damage from whatever health you're at, and then he just gains the health back. Skill is super attack. Honestly, super like. Ultimate first form cell, some hot ass. It's really only good for just blocking off attacks. And then obviously cell games is really solid. Really solid. Actually, I take it back. Not even just solid. It's actually like an amazing ultimate. Like he doesn't do as much as other tanks do, like Bardock or God Vegeta or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or if you want to say it, maybe even someone like Khalifa or I don't know about Vegeta, low key. They might be on the same tier. I don't know.
You said Vegeta?
I'm feeling.
I don't think he's better than Vegeta.
You don't think he's better than Vegeta at all?
No.
It's about getting your transformation off as soon as possible. But the thing is, he doesn't really tank. That is true. If it takes you forever to get your transformation going, it's actually miserable playing Cell. I'm gonna say he's like would you say solid or fine? I feel like people are gonna get my ass if I put him so low.
I'll say solid.
Mainly on Twitter, not really much in chat.
I will say solid.
Like, is he better than Baby? Actually, maybe. Shit.
I think.
Low-key, he might be better than Baby.
I think slightly. Yeah, just the same or slightly. Actually, now that I think about it.
It's like trash versus garbage. Cell is so much better than Baby. I don't know,
This
bro.
game is like RNG. That's the thing, is RNG.
No, it's not necessarily RNG. It's just based off of how good your early game is. I don't think that's not really an RNG
So
thing.
It is RNG.
Not really. It's just because like you playing well isn't like RNG dependent. It's just based off of like how skillful you are. I'm kind of disrespecting Cell a little bit. I'm putting him in fine. I'll look. This list can change. This list can change, okay? I'm putting him in fine for now. All right, anyways, up next, 17.
17, goated.
I think he's goated, yeah. Has the barrier. He has a very... you can argue that he probably has one of the best skill ones, which I believe is his kick, right? It's like the kick that he can do like multiple times. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I like that kick.
Yeah,
I like
the kick is really solid. Especially for a skill 1 ability. It's a barrier ball, yes.
The kick at level 1 is kind of weak, but level 3 is like a 9-day difference from level 2. It's actually kind of insane. Level 3 it's not even the same thing anymore from level 2. That's how crazy it is.
Obviously, then he also has the his skill 2, which I think is mainly meant to like chase down enemies, like it's like a rush forward attack. And the skill 3 is obviously the barrier. Yeah, it's the punch.
The punch? I don't know. I don't know about the punch.
It's more or less just like it's like just a chase down. It's just a chase down ability.
It's like the last thing you upgrade.
And then obviously you have his barrier, which is probably one of the best skill 3s in the game for attack. I don't think it's really a hot take. Yeah, I think he's probably the most like team heavy based character because he's great in like just regular like one-on-one lane mate. You know, if you're going like one-on-one with a lane mate, he's very solid then, and in team fights is amazing. Why'd you put Boo in top tier? Because he's the fucking GOAT, that's why.
He is what technicals should be.
He is like, yeah, I agree. This is what a technical should be. I agree with that 100%. With that being said, he's goated. I think 17 is fine where he is. I don't think anybody's gonna really judge me putting him here. This is biased, Cell lower than Baby, Boo and Dabura is genuinely annoying me. Okay, first of all, look, you can be mad at the fact that I put Cell lower, and look, I used to hate on Dabura. Dabura is a way better character than Cell. Cell slams Dabura, rage bait, 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 rage bait.
Must been the wind.
Like, if you are 1v1ing Cell, and you're Dabura, and you don't get your fucking stone ability off, you actually just never need to play the character again. I'm sorry, bro. And this is coming from a person that used to hate Dabura. Like, Dabura it will eat Cell alive. What? He's made to kill tanks. How can you say Cell in a 1v1 situation is better than Dabura? Are we high? Like, what? Boo not good, it's okay to admit that? No. Slander. I do not know. No. Cell's goated, that's why. Nah, you're just rage baiting. Nah, I'm not falling for that. Fuck out of here. Bring Boo's ass down to solid? Fuck no, that's my goat. I'm not hearing that slander. Anyways, up next hit. I fucking hate this character. But yeah, moving on. Up next. Gammas. This character used to be Gammas or God tier. Oh no. They used to be God tier. They used to be God tier.
Yeah, it used to be.
And then they low-key got butchered. They got butchered with some nerfs that kind of fucked them over. I believe most of the nerfs targeted, what was it, their ultimate mainly?
It was mostly the stun that they do.
Yeah, with core breaker, or not core breaker, with is it not with the ultimate?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've never used them, so.
Yeah, I don't really play them that often. But they were like arguably like the best. Them. They had a stun. Yeah, they took the stun away, I believe was what it was.
Yeah, they took it away.
Unironically, low key. Y'all might, I don't know, people might say I'm wrong here. Gammas are so good on skill 2 cooldown. They arguably used to be like top 3 in the game at one point. Now, I might get some hate for this because I know there's some diehard Gammas fans that used to like love this character initially. These motherfuckers suck now. In terms of like every other DPS character, they are bottom barrel. They are, unfortunately. Speaking of bottom barrel, up next, Kale.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Kale is that good. I don't know. Even, dude, before she was like so scary, but now, dude, I've seen her like dying even when she's using the ultimate. Like,
so,
she's not scary.
It's like, kind of weird because Kale is basically
everyone is long range.
So Kale is basically like a ranged character, but she has a up close like ultimate, which is weird. Which like logically it makes sense, but like because you know she transforms to like
the ultimate. Yeah, the ultimate can be good in some moments.
Yeah, because it can do like massive amounts of damage.
All the good characters right now are always on distance. So when are you gonna use the ultimate? Because they're just gonna run away.
There's a certain combo with Kale that's like very good at doing a lot of damage, and I believe that's her skill 3 and skill 1. You combo that together, and if you're able to land it, the damage is low-key kind of crazy with that. I can't lie. If you land it.
Yeah. You get it, yeah. I'm not saying that she's like bad. It's just right now the meta's not good for her.
I can agree with that. I mean, I think like in terms of general range characters, she's probably the worst range character in the game. I think there's a lot of people that outrange her. Like, if you have somebody going like God Goku against Kale, God Goku is whipping that ass horribly. But in general, though, I think she's just fine. I don't know.
I see her getting the ultimate, and you know that she takes less damage and her health is full. with God Goku, I just do the little skill that throws like 4 balls.
Yeah, and you talking about the skill 1?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I do that, and then she's fucking 20% HP.
Kale's hands down one of the worst picks in this meta. The thing is that, like, I don't think she's necessarily one of the worst picks in this meta. I think what it comes down to is Kale is the worst pick on her own, I guess, type of character. That's probably not the right way to say it, but she's basically like the worst out of the range DPS characters. Next up though, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Oh dear heavens.
I think he's on a pretty solid spot, not gonna lie. Because the previous season, they nerfed him pretty bad that he was not doing damage and he was just dying.
Do you think he's like, do you think he's like,
good.
do you think he's a top tier like character? Like, no.
I'll pull him and go it.
So yeah, they increased his skill 1 Kamehameha damage from 90 to 150, and then the instant transmission also got an increase in damage. I look, hot take, I don't think it needed to happen. I was so fine with having this character not be in the meta because I hate fighting this character. I hate his instant transmission. I think his ability to just click one button and just instantly kill everything with his ultimate is fucking stupid. He's also like top 5 best boss taking ults. Yes, I agree. He's goated. By the way, like I said, remember, this is not based off of like individually for each tier. Super Saiyan 3 is goated. I hate the fucking character, I'm not gonna lie to you. You get Super Saiyan 3 with Snowball, it's actually, oh my god. If you get Super Saiyan 3 and he builds up to Snowball stack 5, unplug your router, bro. Just get off the game, because you're not gonna be doing shit unless like y'all decide to all gang up on him, which in that sense, he'll probably just end up teleporting out anyway. Up next, Gotenks. He fucking sucks. Toppo. Toppo is, and somebody mentioned Toppo. Brother, you said that shit, you put that like so fast. I just said it.
I think he's fine.
Toppo is in a meta that is actually like horrible for him. He's very easy to counter.
He's fine.
Like, okay, hold on. I'm already seeing. Hold on.
His counter can be kind of insane, actually.
It can. I think if you have enough like obstruction going on your screen and you pop his skill 3, it's pretty good at like maybe dispersing damage out. However, like early game, if you're playing Toppo and you like skill 3 in front of like 2 people, they're most likely not going to attack you, and that thing becomes fucking useless instantly. They're going to see right through it instantly.
He's like late game good when there's like a lot of
so we can actually pull up Toppo here. I don't recall if he's actually ever gotten any like major adjustments, buffs, or nerfs. So
no, the counter, the stupid counter, it got buffed. And
it did.
I seen that counter taking like 80% of someone's health. It's like, yo.
So I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure what it is that like when you use his skill 3, he can't be stunned out of it. Before he used to be able to, and then they made it to where you can't. I'm pretty sure. Like I feel like a very like good player is gonna know when like to not attack Toppo because he's gonna pop his skill 3. And then his Spirit Destruction, which is his ultimate, is pretty good. Like very solid ultimate, does some really good damage, can take bosses as well. Like Gotenks also does have a really good ultimate, but the thing is that his ultimate's not really meant for stealing bosses.
Doesn't do damage. Yeah, no.
And it doesn't do damage either. I would say Toppo's fine. Toppo's fine.
Yeah, even when he came out, one of the things that I was saying about him, that because he does more damage if you land his attacks. Because if you don't land any attacks, he's not given the God of Destruction, whatever, like little icon. So if you don't do that, he's gonna do shit.
His ult for work. Hold on. His ult is the worst for boss out of all of them? No, that's Bojack. What? Bojack by far has a way worse boss stealing ultimate than fucking Toppo. Are we high?
Maybe.
What do you mean what? No. Okay, there's some things that I will like. His ult is bad. I don't think his ult is that bad.
You need to attack. That's the thing. You need
then put Toppo over Bojack. Okay, first of all, that's a dumbass argument because the thing about Bojack is that yes, his ultimate is worse than Toppo, but the thing is that Bojack has like 3 excellent fucking skills. Like Bojack has 3 amazing skills over Toppo. We cannot say to put fucking Toppo above Bojack because his ult's better. That's just stupid. What?
That's crazy. No, yeah, it is.
You know what? Okay, like I was gonna put him in mediocre, and then I was kind of pushing towards fine. I'll leave him mediocre.
I don't think his ultimate is as bad though as people are saying it is. Like people are saying his ultimate is like one of the worst for boss dueling. I don't think that's the case though for DPS. Up next, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Okay, hear me out though. Like arguably, like not even arguably, you could put him in high. You could put him in goated. I'm gonna say he's top tier. I still think that he's aged phenomenally. He has a very, very strong skill too with his kick that can stun against walls. It's very easy to get those stuns off as well because there's literally walls all around the bottom lane. Very solid first move, able to pull people in. He has a very solid barrier ability that's very solid against characters that are range based because he's able to block them off. You could arguably say that he's actually really solid against the very range heavy meta that we're in right now. In general, put him in solid or fine. No. You're actually smoking something. Like, no. There's no way you think that he's in fine. What are we talking about, brother?
No.
You're actually drunk. You're drunk. You gotta be. There's like no way. He's the second worst take in the game. Wait, what? There's no way you think Vegeta is even closer to hit the same tier as Cell. You think he's the same tier as Cell, second worst take in the game? I heavily disagree. I disagree like a motherfucker. I think you're high, bro. I think there's no way y'all are saying this, deadass. Or are you saying, but people think he's like level of Cell? He's not Cell level. What? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he isn't as good anymore because of the meta he's around. He has a barrier that's meant to deal with long-range characters. What are we talking about? Not the spamming. Yeah, somebody really wants me to put Ultimate Gohan in top tier. Ultimate Gohan, in my opinion, like, okay, his stuns are annoying as hell. They also made it to where I'm pretty sure he can't like auto kick somebody back. Like you have to actually like manually aim with it, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they made his kick way worse because you have to automatically aim with it. I still think if you're somebody that can aim with, like, if you're in general good at aiming, he's still pretty solid. Jack, you know, he has like a lot of stun abilities. His skill, I'm sorry, not skill 2. His ultimate's also pretty solid. It's very good at stunning people and giving that like little runaway effect. Skill 3 is like, you know, it's just whatever. I feel like it's kind of meant just more of like a get out of jail free card. It's like just meant for you to get away, buy you time, basically. Is he worse than 17 and Kid Gohan though?
Damn, it's kind of hard
because I feel like, okay, so
him in a good minute, and then I feel like now a good Gohan is scary. A good Gohan player is really scary because he's just gonna be kicking you out. Then when you do one of your skills, he's gonna do one of his skills, and then it gets canceled. So now your skill is on cooldown. It's just a bunch of shit. But if whoever you're facing, if you're using Gohan and he just doesn't really know how to use him, it's like, oh, he's not scary.
I would say he's goated. Like, I don't know. I was kind of floating around solid for a minute. There's a lot of things about him that, while he's not necessarily the best at just giving general support, he's kind of meant to be like that annoyance kind of character that's there to like just, you know, stun you a million times, make you like do that runaway effect, ultimate, you know, basically do the same thing, repeat. Okay, up next, we have someone who, low-key, I've seen people outright say that Broly is the worst DPS in the game. I've seen that take a lot. I have.
I don't know. I mean, I've used Broly and he doesn't really feel like awful, but I can kind of see it why.
So
this whole thing, and this was a complaint that I said from the beginning. His whole thing is like diving in and do damage, but then he doesn't have anything to.
Yes, he doesn't have any sort of real escape. I agree.
His problem. That's why when I use him for the first time, I'm like, why are the little jumps that he does? Why are you not able to use it without hitting an enemy? Like, you need to hit someone to do it again. Like, I feel like that skill should let you like continue to keep jumping, so you can just run away. So you can go in, and then if you need to go out, you go out. But no, if he misses a jump, it's over.
I wanted to mention this, but you already kind of did for me. They should have made it as a damage dealing skill. And also, they should have made it as a way for him to like get out of situations. I agree with that take.
Keep jumping, like keep attacking. It's like if you don't hit anything with a jump, it's like oh, now what? It cancels the attack, so you only did one jump.
I'm not the one to deceive. You can check the rankings right now. Gabe the Goose, TTV, number 3, Broly. Okay, dude, you can be the best on a character. It does not mean the character is like the best character in the game.
Yeah.
He's in a meta
You
current.
can use
Okay,
any character.
hold on.
guys.
Okay, wait. I gotta
You
save
can
this
use
because
any
I
character,
see
by the
he's
way.
here. Look, Steve-O, brother. Look, Steve-O. Okay, I have Daima in mediocre because I'm waiting for TN to join so you can see this and get mad. Okay, it's rage bait. Okay, let me rage bait. Like with Broly, so Broly, like the problem with Broly to me. Broly is somebody who, like you said, he has to go in basically and he has to get hit, I believe, to fill his gauge and do like damage. His
Yeah,
ultimate to
gun does
me,
good damage.
I feel like if you're smart, his ultimate is very easy to avoid in some cases, especially if like you're a speedy type of character like
Yeah.
Kefla.
Yeah.
His roar is like, it's fine, it reduces his skills, but then it also like on top of it makes the increase, it gives him like an increase on like his skill cooldowns. A lot of the characters you can easily be with the right approach, with the exception of maybe Ub and Kefla. He just can't be played brain dead if he's a glass cannon with the emphasis on cannon. The problem is that, you know, you mentioned like it has to be with the good approach. The problem is that majority of the time, and you say it with the exception of Ub and Kefla, majority of games, especially like in high tier lobbies, that's all you're gonna see is fucking Ub and Kefla. Maybe less of Kefla now because of the nerfs, which I gotta really look into like that specifically when we get to Kefla. A lot of the top characters just hard counter him, and they're used so frequently to the point where he kind of does become useless in a lot of cases. Currently, I think he's just fine. Like, I don't think he's mediocre. Because I think his skill 1 and skill 2 combo is very valuable if you're able to use it properly. His ultimate also, like if you pop ultimate in the middle of like a boss, you're gonna be either A, taking boss, or you're just gonna be doing a lot of damage to people around you. But also, like, you know, he really cannot take hits for like the benefit of what he's trying to get, which is attacking people. He does a lot. He does some solid damage. I can't lie about that.
He's a glass cannon.
Yeah. Up next, Super Vegeta. Top tier character.
He's the best
He
farmer. He's the
is
best farmer in the
yes. He is one of the best. He
farm.
is a top tier DPS. People mainly in the I feel like it was more or less in the beginning now. Now I feel like he is somebody who people have realized like, oh yeah, this guy's like fucking insane once you actually learn him. Originally, when he first came out, people thought he sucked. I never understood how people thought that. I always thought that he was top 3, arguably you can say 1 if you really want to. He is amazing at farming. He is very good at chase downs. He has a very good ultimate that when used correctly on multiple people is actually insane. He is the best DPS for team fights. Bardock. Even after nerf.
Top tier.
Even after nerf, he's still second best tank in the game. You can say number 1 if you want to. I still think that, and we'll get to him, second best tank in the game. If I had to rank tanks right now in the game, it would probably go God, Vegeta, Bardock, then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla! Like, this is like the part where like everyone just go, like, so Dummy, how do you feel about Kefla? Let me ask you that.
Yeah. Just
put her, just not. We, you know what? We don't gotta say nothing about Kefla, bro. Do we really have to? No, we really don't. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta go to the bathroom. Chat. I'll be right back. Dummy, entertain my chat for like 2 minutes.
Yo, chat, rate this tier list. I'm gonna give it a solid 5. Everything is shit. Especially his icon. Holy shit. His icon just ruins this whole video. Oh my fucking god, it's so fat and ugly. Why is the icon purple? Like I just don't get it. Just don't get it. By the way, don't be snitching. I didn't say shit. Yeah, Tia, I don't know. You should like join. You should like join here and like.
I'm bad. I'm back. Sorry, I ran downstairs to get some water while I was at it. So I was out.
Oh, you're back. You're back. Oh, we're having a really good conversation.
About what? About what?
You know? Like how good your content, like your videos has been.
I've been improving, man. My views have also been up. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Like I've been putting a lot more effort into my edits. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew I liked you, bro. You know.
Yo, who's the one saying I was talking shit? Why you lying?
Go fuck yourself. This latest history. Butt shoes. Why is Super Vegeta higher than Cell? Because he's Super Vegeta, bro. Why do you think?
No, he's saying like top 3. Like, what do you mean? Not even top players having top 3. He's something fine.
I would say Tien. Okay, Tien. If you want to make an argument that Cell's higher than fine, like sure, but to say that Cell's top 3 is low-key some fucking wild shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know, Tien. I feel like you're overglazing the shit out of Cell, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not saying that he's not a like. I think like in like, you know, late game Cell is very good. In beginning, he's some hot ass. I can't lie. He has a very good ultimate. His skill 3 can be very solid at getting health back in the right situations. The problem with like something like his backbreaker thing, which is a skill 2, is that most like characters now, because it's so energy based and like it's very like energy based heavy, when somebody like is trying to run away from you, you're not gonna be able to get the backbreaker off if it's like a range based character, because they're just gonna be staring at you the entire time, shooting at you as they're trying to run away actively. Skill 1 as well, which is the bomb. Yeah, it's a good ability. I mean, nothing wrong with that, really. 1, Super Saiyan God, Vegeta, 2, Bardock, 3, Super Saiyan 4, Cooler. Oh yeah, Cooler too. Yeah, Cooler's way better than Cell. What? Wait. Cell, wait, you were trying to say Cell's better than Cooler? That's basically what he said, because he said Cell's top 3. Yes. Oh, brother. We're fucking... Okay, Tien, you are better than me at this game. Saying that Cell is better than Cooler...
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, that's not Tien saying that, that's somebody else. I think to say that Cell's better than Cooler is a fucking egregious take. Cell is 10 times better than Bardock. You're just baiting. You're baiting. All right, moving on. We gotta finish. We've been doing this shit for like almost 3 hours. God Goku. First of all, okay, let me say this about God Goku. He did not need to get buffed at all. People were complaining originally when he first dropped because people were not able to use him correctly, especially like on things like controller or mobile. The only thing holding God Goku back is mobility. If you get put into a situation where like you're cornered, or 9 times out of 10 if you're getting jumped, you can't escape unless like you use your ult to get out, but like nobody realistically is gonna do that. And on that topic, God Vegeta. Where do you think he's going? Voice crack, I'm sorry. God Vegeta and God Goku in this game currently are the most annoying combo ever. Like, they're the most annoying combo in this game. I hate going bottom lane and having to deal with a God Goku and a God Vegeta. It's fucking miserable.
If you don't have any of those two on your team, it's like you're just gonna die in every single fight.
Yes. And you know, the main thing with like playing this character is that realistically, if you go against someone who's playing God Vegeta and God Goku same lane, you want to basically like ego the shit out of Vegeta to push to get God Goku. The problem with that is, if you have someone who's really good on God Vegeta, he can just pull you back. And finally, he's not out yet, but I just know it. This motherfucker is the best around. They low-key should have not go. They should just call him Kid Buu. I don't know why they called him Majin Buu Pure. Oh man, when he drops, man, best tech in the game, best character in the game. Him and Buu are both the best. Just him and Fat Buu are just the gods among Squadra men. You know, they're just the best players ever. This is not glaze. This is not bias. Okay, so before we finalize this tier list, I want to go over with you. Obviously, in the top tier, we have Majin Buu Good and Majin Buu Pure, the best motherfuckers around. This is not changing. I don't even care if you say no. Top tier, we have Oob, Hit, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan Bardock, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan Vegeta. You mentioned wanting to move Vegeta down to Goated. People are saying it too. I don't know, man. Like, all right. I'll put him in GOATed, but in my heart, I think he's top tier. All right, I'll okay, bro. So in GOATed, we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's now in here, Piccolo, Cooler, Final Form, Dabura, Gohan, Trunks, 17, Goku, Ultimate Gohan. I think this is a solid GOATed list. Solid gets a bit tricky. We have Khalifa, Vegeta, Krillin, Goku, Bojack, and Baby. People think Baby should be lower.
Yeah, Baby is a character that needs to be with someone. If he's alone, or not even alone, if he's not even close to someone, he's gonna die.
Okay, you convince me. I'll put I don't know if I'm gonna move Stella up, but I'll put Baby in fine. I'll put Baby in fine. No, because I agree. Because Baby is the problem with Baby is that it's fine if he's dependent on.
Depends on your teammates.
It's fine if it's dependent on your teammate, but he's overly dependent on your teammate. Yes.
Is that the bad thing? Because your teammates are idiots, dude.
Well, I mean, if you're solo queuing, yes, like solo queuing with Baby, you might as well just play. You might as well play Russian Roulette with 5 out of 6 bullets, and you probably have a better chance of fucking surviving that than winning with Baby in solo queue. But yeah, to be fair though, like I said, I would still leave Cell in fun. I'm not listening to this fucking this mahogany of fucking people saying Cell is top. Tien's take was the worst take of here. Tien's take is worse than any takes that I've said. Cell being top 3 tank is the worst fucking take I've ever seen in my life. Actual drugs were snorted before he decided to leave from work.
Are you gonna fix Daima Goku? Because
oh yeah, like being legitimate now. Yeah, this guy's goated character. You could argue top tier. I don't think he's top 3 in terms of actual DPSs, and if we're going off of that logic of like top 3 DPS should be in top tier, he's goated. He's like itching towards top tier, but he's goated.
He's good. Yeah,
realistically.
he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Bring up Gamma as a tier, they're not worse than Kale.
I'll say Gamma's on solid.
Would you say Gamma's would you say Gamma's in okay, I'll put Gamma's in fine and move Kale down to mediocre. Kale is better than Gamma's any day of the week. Okay, now motherfuckers just, I don't know, now motherfuckers just like all over the place with the shit.
Kale and Broly are kind of like similar.
They are a super cooldown 2 merchant. Oh yeah, Gammas, yeah, for sure. Someone mentioned that too, like about how like super cooldown 2 like makes them good. The thing is though, is that if your entire basis of being a good character is based off of pulling a fucking divine draw, then no, like no, that should not be the whole basis of you being a good character. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be my Squadra tier list. It is getting pretty late, but I do want to do some games before I head off to sleep. So, Dummy, are you gonna be joining me for this?
You're gonna play?
Yeah, why not?